friends, welcome back to my channel, and let's continue talking about the Mackenzie brothers from the lovely Jennifer Ashley's series of Mackenzie and McBrides. I have already talked about Ian, about Mac, and about Cameron, and today I'm excited to talk about the oldest Mackenzie brother, the Duke, Hart. Let me tell you right away, I absolutely loved Hart's book. I saw Hart in a completely new light actually. From the previous books, he seems like this hard, controlling, difficult man, someone who's kind of scary to deal with, someone you don't want to be enemies with. From the previous books, we also know that he was into some kinky stuff with women. That's something that Ian admits, because Ian knows what Hart was up to. And in this book we actually learn more about that, and it is quite fascinating. This is a second chance trope, my absolute favorite. Our lovely FMC is Eleanor. She and Hart were once engaged a long time ago, and Eleanor broke the engagement. The book explains why she broke it, and that just shows what kind of woman she is. She doesn't care for Hart's title, for his material possessions. She's quite independent, and she wants to be with someone who wouldn't be controlling. To her, the way Hart seemed was that he needed to be in control of everything, and it was as if he viewed her as a prize, as a possession that he would have, and she wouldn't have that. So she canceled the engagement, partial thanks to Angelina, which is Hart's mistress. In this book, she comes to Hart and she's like, hey, I got this photograph of you naked mailed to me. Someone is maybe going to blackmail you. Like, you might wanna, be careful. Someone has a hold of photos of you naked. So, and she offers essentially to help him find the person who's mailing the photos in exchange of payment. So she's essentially asking for him to hire her because she's destitute, she needs money. So she moves in with him, brings along her father, and yeah, so there is that forced proximity component as well. And at that point, Hart knows he wants a wife, he needs to have an heir. It's funny because Cameron's biggest fear is that Hart is going to die without leaving an heir, and then Cameron's gonna have to be the Duke. And Hart already kind of knows that he wants Eleanor. He never loved anyone the way he did Eleanor. Even though he was married, his wife died after childbirth or in childbirth. His newborn son died. It was Hart's personal tragedy. Anyways, he needs an heir and he wants Eleanor. So this book is the story of them two making their way back to each other. And it's also the story of Eleanor trying to find the person who's blackmailing Hart, who has his naked photos. Which, by the way, I never expected who was that person who mailed the naked photos. Such an interesting twist. Such a well done job on the author's part. Very intriguing, very interesting, very unexpected. I completely approve. But then there's also that added little element of attempts on Hart's life. I think there was at least twice that someone tried to shoot him, and once someone set up a bomb which ended up with Hart and Ian ending up in the sewers underneath the town, and they went missing for a while. Oh, that was a whole new story. And this book was so full of action. There was a lot going on. A big theme of the book was the relationship between Hart and Ian, and it was just so heartwarming to see the love between the brothers. As you know, Ian is different, Ian is special. And it's very interesting to see his relationship with Hart, how close they are. It was extremely heartwarming. As you can see, the way Ian loves Hart and the way Hart loves his little brother Ian. So freaking adorable. Another big part of the book, big theme of the book, was Hart learning to finally let go of his need to control everything and everyone. Throughout the book, Hart is striving to become the Prime Minister of Britain, and he actually wins the campaign and he can become a Prime Minister, but he realizes that he does not need to control everything and everyone, that even if he's not present, the world goes on, life goes on, nothing stops without his control. He can let people be, he can let things go their way, and he can focus on his family. And that is such a huge revelation for Hart, especially as he realizes that he's going to be a father, which is always an adorable theme in historical romance. My favorite, seeing male characters becoming fathers, always so adorable. In this book we also get to see a lot of Mac, who is my favorite Mackenzie brother. I think Hart is now my second favorite. At this point, Mac has 3 kids already. Ian has 2 kids. Cameron has a newborn baby, I believe. Everyone has kids, and that is just so adorable. Oh my goodness. But yeah, Mac is still my favorite Mackenzie brother, and I think Hart is my second favorite because he is actually a softie underneath all that hard exterior. Now back to his interesting secret proclivities. Hart is into BDSM, which is new to historical romance, at least to me. I have not read a book like this, and the way Hart approaches it, extremely respectable. And to him, this is about complete trust and the pleasure of the woman. This is not about his pleasure, and he goes into a bit of detail to explain it as Eleanor wants to get to know that part of him. And the book is steamy. Jennifer Ashley is quite good at writing steamy scenes. I enjoyed the book. So to sum up, The Duke's Perfect Wife earns 5 stars from me. It is a beautiful book, very interesting plot, packed with action, lots of unexpected things happening. I really enjoyed the book. It might be, out of the 4 Mackenzie brother books, this might be most action-packed book. And it might be my favorite, to be honest. If you're talking specifically about the plot, Hart's book was so interesting. But my favorite Mackenzie brother is still Mac Mackenzie though. Eleanor is such a sweetheart too though. She might be my favorite. No, I think Isabella is my favorite. Yeah, I loved Isabella. Isabella is just such a strong personality. Eleanor is lovely too. I just loved her. She's so bubbly, she's so talkative, she's so cheerful, such a sweetheart. And that is my review of The Duke's Perfect Wife. Have you read that book? And what did you think about it? Who is your favorite Mackenzie brother? Please let me know in the comments. Make sure to give me a like, and if you are into historical romance, please subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be talking about more books. That's all I do here, just talk about books, and it's lovely. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.